Hi everyone, welcome to Carmen's Australian Storytime. Today I'm reading a beautiful, beautiful shortlisted CBCA Book Awards book called The Boy and the Elephant. This book is really special because it doesn't have any words in it. So let's see what the blurb tells us because they're the only words in the whole book. The blurb. The boy lives in a city where everything is fast and loud, but amidst the bustle and the noise, the boy has a secret. In the overgrown lot next to his apartment building, deep within the green, he has a friend. But one day progress arrives, bringing with it plans for something new, and the boy must find a way to save his friend before it's too late. So there were a few words in there that I didn't recognize. Bustle. If you're in the city and it's amidst the bustle, it's when you're in a lot of noise, busy place. And the other word I was thinking was a lot. What's a lot? Well, that's what they call a block of land in America, a lot. So let's see what this lot is about. And I'm using visual clues today because that's all we've got because we don't have words to read. So let's see if you're thinking the same thing that I'm thinking when we see each page. I can already tell that there's a tree in the lot or on the block of land that looks like an elephant. That would be pretty cool, wouldn't it? This book is written and illustrated by Freya Blackwood. Great illustrations. So there's the boy that we're talking about, and he's looking at his beautiful trees out of his window. That would be nice if you're living in the city to be able to look out at a forest next door. And you can see this is the lot, this is the land, and it's full of trees, and all of the other lots, they've all become buildings. Very close together, aren't they? What do you think this boy is getting ready for? Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, school. He's got out, put his shirt and his shorts on and his tie and his school bag and his shoes. He's ready to go. And it looks like he has to walk quite a ways to school. Down here through the hustle and the bustle of the city. And when he gets to school, it looks like he plays by himself a lot. That makes me a little bit sad. I never ever like to see anybody on their own in the playground. Does it make you sad? I hope if you see someone like that, you always go and see what's wrong and you try to make friends with them. Because it's pretty awful. You wouldn't want to be that person. And then he's home again from school. Didn't really show you what he did at school very much. But he's making 2 bowls of cereal. Wait a second, he's not giving it to Dad. He's going downstairs and out the door with his 2 bowls. I wonder who he's giving it to and where he's going. Out into the forest. Oh, he stumbles on a rabbit. I don't think he's going to give it to the rabbit. Past the bird nesting in the tree. There'd be lots to see in this little forest, wouldn't there? And going round the corner, not for the wise old owl sitting in the tree. He's come across the elephant. He's sharing a bowl of food with the elephant. But wait, isn't this a tree? Do you know what I love about books? Things can turn into the most unusual, amazing other things. All you have to use is your imagination. I love the illustrations in this book because this tree is showing you the seasons just by its leaves. And there's no words, remember, but what do you think this season is when the leaves fall off the tree? There's 4 to choose from in Australia, isn't there? Spring, summer, autumn, and winter. What do you think this one is? This one down here I'm definitely thinking is autumn. And the other cool time when the leaves fall off the trees is... Did I just say autumn? No, this is winter. Winter when it's snowing. This is autumn before we get to winter because the leaves all fall off and then the snow comes. If you live in a cold part of Australia, that is. Definitely not in Queensland. Although at the moment we're having some pretty cold weather and none of us are very happy about it. This one here looks like spring because look, the birds are nesting, getting ready to have their babies. They always say all the babies are born in springtime. Oh no, he's come home and what's happening? There's a sold sign on the forest. Uh-oh. What do you think that means? What's happened to all the other lots? What have they turned into? Buildings, 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 buildings. Oh dear. And look at all these X's on the trees. Do you know what that means? I'm going to cut those trees down. I don't know if the boy is going to like that. I kind of wish she'd given the boy a name. Feels weird calling him the boy. What do you think? So he's at home having a little think about this. He's having a look while he's having a drink. Don't think he's very happy. Now he's in the bath having another think about this. And now he's gone to sleep. I wonder if he's dreaming about what he could do to solve this problem. So that's where his friend lives. So he wakes up in the middle of the night having a look outside. And I think he's got a bit of a plan. What do you think? He gets up. He goes quietly down the stairs. It's got to be super quiet because Mum's up with the baby. And out the front door, and there's a cat in the garbage. I love these books because there's just so many interesting things to see on all of the pages. And he's creeping downstairs. He didn't put a jumper on, so maybe it's springtime. So yeah, maybe it's not very cold there. And he's out with his elephant and he's telling the elephant that he doesn't want him to go away. He doesn't want him to be cut down. I think I can see a possum in the tree too. Oh, come on, Mr. Page. New books, sometimes they don't like having their pages turned, do they? So he's pulling on his trunk going, please, please, you've got to leave, you've got to leave. He hugs him and then he walks away really sad. He's even having a little cry by the look of this picture. He's sitting there, he doesn't know what to do. But all of a sudden he sees a shadow. Guess who it is? What does that shadow look like to you? A trunk. And where do you think he's going? Look at this. The tree, the elephant tree, is following the boy. And I can see another shape here. What do you think that shape is? A giraffe. And there's all the trees following the boy. The giraffe, the elephant, the rhino, and maybe a camel? I'm not sure what the last one is. I think it might be a camel. What do you think? And they're following the little boy. He's telling them to follow him. I wonder where he's taking them. Where do you think the trees are going to be safe? Well, I like this picture too. The next day the builders come back ready to chop down the trees and hello, wait a second. All the trees are gone. Where do you think they've gone? He took them to the school. Do you think they're going to be safe at the school? For sure. I love that he took them all to the school. What a great ending to the story. So none of the trees were lost. I wish you could do that with trees. I would love to call a nice big tree to come and live at my house. I don't have any very big trees on my block of land. Do you? It's the one thing I would love, a tree that I could climb up in and sit in, like I used to do when I was little. Wow. And there he is, sitting underneath the elephant tree. And guess what? It looks like he's made a friend. That's a great ending to the story, don't you think? Oh, I hope that is not just a shortlisted. I hope that's a winner, because that is probably one of my favourites that I've read so far. Thank you for joining me on Carmen's Australian Storytime. I hope you enjoyed reading this book without any words. That was a bit funny, wasn't it? But weren't those pictures so good at telling us what was going on? Don't forget to click and subscribe, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.